Hello and welcome back to Jules Math Tools. In our session today, we are dividing a whole number into a three-digit dividend. In this session, we're only going to be focusing on our numbers from 1 to 5 as we perform our long division. So if you're ready to see how this is done, let's get started. So today we're going to be calculating the quotient of our numbers when we have a single digit divisor and a triple digit dividend. So let's begin by setting up our long division. Now remember, just like we did before in the other videos, we're going to be working with the same number throughout our entire division. So if you want to challenge yourself, remember to feel free, pause the video, practice your division, and then come back, follow along with me, and see if you and I got the exact same answers. So let's begin. We're going to be dividing 1 into 5, which will go 5 times. So we get 5 groups of 5. When we divide by 1, 1 times 5 is equal to 5, and 5 minus 5 will give us a difference of 0. We're now going to bring down that 0, and remember that 0 is a part of the number, so we still have to divide into 0 because 0 serves as a placeholder in our number. So 1 will divide into 0, 0 times. 0 times 1 is 0, and 0 minus 0 will give us the difference of 0. We're now going to bring down our 7. 7 will divide into 7, 7 times. 7 times 1 is 7, and 1 minus 7 gives us the difference of 0. So our quotient when 507 is divided by 1 is equal to 507. So let's work out our second question. So we're dividing 2 into 507. 2 divides into 5 twice. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. 5 minus 4 gives us a difference of 1. We're going to bring down our 0, changing 1 into 10. 2 divides into 10 5 times. 5 times 2 is equal to 10. 10 minus 10 gives us a difference of 0. We're going to bring down our 7. 2 will divide into 7 3 times. 3 times 2 is equal to 6, and 7 minus 6 gives us a difference of 1. So our quotient when 507 is divided by 2 is equal to 253, and we have a remainder of 1. So we're now going to be dividing our 3 into 507. 3 will divide into 5 once. 1 times 3 is equal to 3. 5 minus 3 gives us a difference of 2. We're going to bring down our 0, changing 2 into 20. 3 divides into 20 6 times. 6 times 3 is equal to 18. 20 subtract 18 will give us a difference of 2. We're going to bring down our 7. Changing 2 into 27, 3 divides into 27 9 times. 9 times 3 is 27, and 27 minus 27 is the difference of 0. So our quotient when 507 is divided by 3 is equal to 169. We're now going to be dividing our 4 into our 507. 4 divides into 5 once. 1 times 4 is equal to 4. 5 minus 4 gives a difference of 1. We're going to bring down our 0, changing 1 into 10. 4 divides into 10 twice. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. When 10 minus 8 we get the difference of 2. We're going to bring down our 7, changing 2 into 27. 4 divides into 27 6 times. 6 times 4 is equal to 24. And when 27 subtracts 24, we have a difference of 3. So our quotient when 507 is divided by 4 is equal to 126, remainder 3. And for our final example, we're going to be dividing our 5 into 507. 5 will divide into itself once. 5 times 1 is equal to 5. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. We're going to bring down our 0. 5 will divide into 0 0 times. 0 times 5 is equal to 0. 0 minus 0 is a difference of 0. We'll bring down our 7. 5 will divide into 7 once. 1 times 5 is equal to 5, and 7 minus 5 gives a difference of 2. So our quotient when 507 is divided by 5 is equal to 101, remainder 2. Okay, so there you have it. We just divided our numbers from 1 to 5 into our number 507. I remember that I like to use the same number because it kind of shows you how the division process changes when we have different numbers involved. Because you notice in this question that for some of our numbers, when we got to 0, we had to divide into 0 by itself, whereas for others, 0 changed our numbers into a different digit or into a different number. So remember that the division process, even though the number may seem the same, the process is never the same for each of the numbers that we divide by. But as always, I encourage you, especially when it comes to division and developing those skills, you have to practice. I know division is one of those topics that a lot of students avoid and they particularly don't want to participate in. But division is also one of those topics that is involved in a lot of other areas for math. And the only way that you are going to get better at division is to practice. So as always, I encourage you to get some practice in, and I'll see you right here in the next session on Jules Math Tools, where the aim is always to make math easy.